More housing is being planned for mature estates like Farrer Park and Dakota Crescent. Nearly 10,000 new dwelling units are also expected in Bayshore. And it's the latest in a series of efforts by the government to rejuvenate familiar places. The draft master plan also revealed how the Greater Southern waterfront will be developed and what the space occupied by Paya Lebar Air Base could look like once it's moved out from 2030. Wendy Wong with more.
It was the second power station built in Singapore and functioned till 1997. But the over 60-year-old structure will see better days. It's set to become part of the Pasir Panjang Power District, a new heritage and lifestyle destination in the Greater Southern waterfront.
The adaptive reuse of existing buildings is about creating opportunities for new users to go into some of these old buildings that are not yet ready for rejuvenation or redevelopment. So some of these adaptive reuse could add new interest to different precincts and bring in new life to the places.
Envisioned as the southern gateway of Asia, development works will begin over the next 5 to 10 years on the nearly 2,000-hectare area which spans the southern coastline from Pasir Panjang to Gardens Bay East. The power district will be connected to the rest of the waterfront area via a new park. Meanwhile, the Keppel Club site will be redeveloped for housing when its lease expires in 2021. Over in the east, another 800 hectares of land will be freed up when Paya Lebar Air Base is relocated from 2030. For the first time, ideas for a new town there were released. It includes turning it into a commercial hub with amenities and enhanced transport connectivity across nearby towns. And there are plans to also retain its aviation heritage by repurposing former airport buildings and parts of the runway into community spaces. The master plan also gives mature estates a new lease of life. Future housing and amenities are in the pipeline for some, with due regard given to their heritage. At Dakota Crescent, 6 old Singapore Improvement Trust blocks will be fashioned into a community space to rejuvenate the place. While at Farrer Park, the iconic Farrer Park swimming pool and former boxing gym will be retained to celebrate the area's sporting heritage.
So when we say we are not done building Singapore, it's not simply a case of adding new buildings. Our natural and our built heritage are important elements of our urban development plans. And this is how Singapore can be a modern, innovative city with lush green spaces and deeper historical roots.
And familiar places like the 24-kilometre rail corridor will also be fully linked up by 2021. Estates along it, such as Queenstown and Buona Vista, will be progressively rejuvenated. The rail corridor is linked to the 50-kilometre Greater Rustic Coast in the north. It's a green belt that connects Sungai Buloh Wetland Reserve to Pasir Ris Park. And it's all part of the nation's goal of giving over 90% of households a park within walking distance.